Attention, all views and opinions expressed in this video and channel are for educational purposes only.
All right, boys and girls, so we're back, and I know a lot of you, if you own a smoke shop, you're pretty pissed off, you're more than angry, you're confused, you're probably a little / a lot scared. And all this came from because of clean CR bill that, might have got signed into law, okay? But we all know that that bill wasn't clean at all. So if the intoxicating hemp ban is official, because nobody knows for sure how that's going to end up after it goes through the House and, the president, he may send it back to have it re-signed and Senate. It might look different. But if, Delta's gone, THCA, the flower's gone, HHC and all form of Delta are gone. And across the country, y'all, a lot of you guys are pacing your stores wondering, what the hell am I going to do? Well, that question has always led me to believe that that's why we built Chadway TV and this channel and, the website at chadwaytv.com for all y'all that don't know. It's also kind of why I wrote this book, and according to this, it's an international bestseller. You can pick that up at Amazon should you want to help a brother out. We did this to teach you how to stay alive when everybody else was panicking, going helter-skelter. And do not tell me you don't know what helter-skelter means. That drives me insane thinking you don't. Well, the bottom line, boys and girls, is you can cry about it or you can adapt and overcome. You can honestly just get your ass right out of the industry and out of business, or you can go just full-on beast mode and take market share from everyone too slow to make the move. So in this video, I'm gonna break it down exactly how to keep your stores profitable step by step. Smoke shop owners, presentation is everything. If your store looks like a garage sale, your customers aren't going to take you seriously. Displayarama.com has every fixture you need: racks, showcases, slat walls, counters, mannequins, all in stock, ready to ship fast. Upgrade your look, boost your sales, and save some cash. Use my code ChadWade5 to get 5% off your order. Displayarama, real fixtures, real fast, recommended by me, Chad, here at Chadwade TV. When and if hemp cannabinoids, I'm still having a hard time saying it, are off the table. It's just going to be no BS, no fluff, no corporate spin, no politics. I don't want to hear none of that bullshit because it is what it is. Just a real survival plan from folks that have already been through this kind of storm before. I mean, I remember the dissolution of our industry from salvia went away, spice went away, herbal incense went away. This is not the first time that we've had a boom go bust, and it won't be the last. All right, before you do anything else, take a breath. Take a breath. Stop panicking. Panicking kills good businesses faster than bad laws do. If you panic, you cannot think straight. You'll be reactive instead of proactive. You do not want to be reactive. I want you all to grab a notebook and do this right now. Got your notebook? Draw 3 columns and head them legal, questionable, banned. Now, I want you to go through your inventory, list every product on the shelves and in a fucking box in the back room that you've been too lazy to get out. Legal, for a fact, unless you live in one of them crazy states. Glass, accessories, like grinders, scales, trays, dugouts, pipes, wood pipes, cigars, unless you don't have a tobacco license, detox, merch, like t-shirts, that kind of things, keychains, pictures, posters, incense, that type of shit. Smoke shop shit like we sell unswholesale.com. 100% legal. I got a few Delta right now, but who knows by the time you see this video if any of us have any Delta. Now, questionable. Kind of depends on your state. Kratom, mushroom products, herbal blends, Blue Lotus, White Lotus, Pink Lotus, stuff of that nature. Kind of depends on your state though, boys and girls. Don't kid yourself. Know your laws. And then let's say banned. Now remember what we're saying here. If THCA flower, Delta 8, all the THC blah blah blahs, most of the CBN, CBD type category under this new look. HHC is probably out, but if you know a little bit more about HHC, NATO and the whole bunch had already outlawed that, and under agreement, we wasn't supposed to be selling it either, but kind of is what it is. All of the intoxicating hemp products, let's call them banned. Now, once that's done, you take your banned column and you make one call to your wholesaler. Now, chances are, if it's banned, your wholesaler doesn't have any of these products, and they're definitely not going to take them back because it's illegal for you to ship them in the first place. Try to find out if they will, though. Okay, most of them are going to say because you've opened the box and they can't sell it anyway. They're going to tell you no. But maybe some of these hemp companies that you've bought from direct, because now they have their own mushroom stuff or their own other new biggest thing, they might take it back and exchange it for the other in order to get you going some way, somehow. And hopefully it'll turn their new product on to your customers and they'll be able to sell it there. And if they do, great. But some of your wholesale, like mine, if it's legal, probably can't take back open boxes. I probably can't. And I'll have to find out what my people are doing, and I've already started that phone call policy, and we're moving forward with that. Now, if they won't discount and liquidate legally before enforcement starts, that's when to do it. The moment you find out it's happening, get on the horn, start talking to them before that happens, because I promise you there'll be a mad call for those products before that happens, because some less than reputable stores will be selling that long after that happens. It becomes illegal long after. And maybe they'll be selling it as collectible hemp, but make sure you stop before the effective enforcement date if you're one of that bunch. Document everything as it protects you later in life. Now, your next move is cash flow. You got to protect your liquidity. Start cutting low margin items. Reduce reorders. Honest to God, y'all, go lean for 30 days while you rebuild all the products you're going to be selling. Go lean. And that's how you stabilize what's going on. Now, step 2, y'all. Your customer base is not just going to vanish overnight. They just lost the products they used to buy. But guess what? They still want to shop with you. They just need direction. You, as the shop owner, have to control the narrative. And guess what, boys and girls? I'm going to tell you how. You got to talk to them. Don't hide from your customers. Put up a clear sign explaining how the federal law just changed. Some of these hemp products are now restricted. Don't use the word illegal, but that you're staying open, fully compliant, and you're going to be stocked with brand new alternative products. Now that line right there keeps people from assuming that you got shut down along with all the hemp shit. And some of the jokers that are going to get caught selling hemp illegally. Now, number 2, launch immediately a loyalty or some reward system. Text, email, QR code, whatever works. I don't give a shit. If you can't reach your customers directly, hey guys, you don't have a business. You have a hope and a dream. When you control your customer list, you can sell anything new you pivot into. Now, number 3, you got to educate, y'all. Post a short 30-second video daily, and you do the whole, here's what's still legal, here's what's new, here's how we're helping you stay safe and informed. You've got to become the voice that they listen to, the voice of truth, when everyone else is just scared to post. You have to. Now, number 4, keep your culture alive. Don't let your shop feel like it died. Keep the music, the energy, the vibe of the store going. People come for community, y'all, not just the cannabinoids. Now, if that's all they're coming for and you start seeing a huge drop off of customers, you was just a legal drug dealer. Legal then, not legal now. Okay? That's all you was. Don't kid yourself. You didn't have a store. You was full of shit. Now, let's talk money, because honestly, that's what this is all really about. If 50% of your income came from hemp products, well, you ain't going to wish that back. It ain't going to just dream up, and here it is, y'all. But you do got to replace it, and you got to replace it fast. And you can, if you're smart about your margins. Now, here's how the rebuild should look. Number 1, has to, honest to God, be accessories and glass. Very traditional smoke shop shit, because this is going to be the new backbone. Margins are going to be solid, and you repeat purchases, they'll stay high. And it's recession proof, y'all. It's recession proof. Everybody's buying glass. You got to focus on, I don't know, some custom glass, some regular glass, mid-level glass, some lower level glass, and maybe even find a few state or local artists. And if you're looking for those, I can put you in contact with some of them. It's going to be a little pricier, though. I'm just going to tell you, it is what it is. Now, what about branded grinders? Like Grindies. That's my brand, as a matter of fact. Premium grinder, as a matter of fact. There's also rolling trays, which, I sell at unswholesale.com. Ashtrays, I do not sell, but we may start. I'll look into that for you. And wholesale displays that move fast, like papers and cones and wraps, like blunted cones and pop cones and things like that, that are fast movers. Raw still fast mover. Elements is still fast movers. OCB still fast mover. Joker still a fast mover. All kind of stuff, man. And wraps, juicy wraps is still a big deal, right? Now, next, you're going to have to look into, Kratom, Kava, Blue Lotus, other legal botanicals, because there's more than Blue Lotus. There's white and pink lotus as well. I'm even hearing some other stories about some other thing. I'm hearing also about, Kratom and Kava blends. I'm hearing about a lot of blends. And, Mad Honey's also a big deal. And our Blue Lotus Mad Honey, woo, man, we're selling a lot of that. And as long as your state allows them, these things are going to be gold mines. And they are. They really are, y'all. People just want the relaxation or the focus, and you just give it to them in a different form. It is what it is, y'all. But vet your suppliers carefully. Use vendors that provide full COAs and clear, compliant paperwork. If they don't have it, you ain't selling it. Okay? Now, get really laser focused on your brand. Start acting like one, not a fucking convenience store. Your store name should be on your store shirts, your hats, your trays, your fucking lighters that you're giving away or even selling. If your logo's not walking around your city, you're invisible. They don't know you. There's nothing like a lighter with a QR code that goes right to your website where they can order 24/7. Now, what about number 4? Snack and energy category. Okay. I don't personally do this, but I know a lot of people who have been. And hell, I even wrote a book about, some stoner recipes, and I worked quite hard on that. So that's over there at chadwaytv.com. And you could be picking you up a book full of recipes. Maybe you don't sell them. Maybe you give them away. Maybe you eat them. I don't know. But you should start introducing stoner snacks. Maybe exotic sodas in your cooler. high caffeine drinks, like, not just Monster and Red Bull. There's other things out there. What about candies? What about chips? Impulse buys. All right. These things keep small stores alive. People might not drop $40 on some THCA anymore, but they'll drop 10 3 times a week on some of these snacks. I wouldn't have believed it, but it is happening. Number 5, how about niche and collectibles? Like Funko Pop and, them little dolls, and I collect them. I got a bunch of Jokers. I mean, a lot. And there's more that's come out. I just haven't gotten into it like I once did. What about posters? What about novelty lights, lava lamps? What about incense? What about figurines, of your favorite Naruto, character? And even CBD only products like tinctures and rubs and salves. It keeps the vibe interesting so that customers don't forget why your store feels so funky. Okay? If you replaced your banned SKUs with high margin items in these categories, you could recover 70%, 80% of your lost revenue 3 to 4 months. I've seen it done. If you think that other states have not gone or not in a hemp ban already, you're living in a damn bubble. So they had to replace their shit. And these people are ordering consistently with me $2 and $3 grand at a time. And that's every couple of months each, not total. So they don't have hemp. I mean, one of them doesn't have hemp or kratom, and they're happy as fuck. They buy a lot of my glass, a lot. But that's for another video. I can tell you more on why that is. So look, most shop owners run on chaos. This total fucking chaos. They never reconcile drawers. They don't track their damn margin. They don't train their staff beyond ring it up and smile. Remember, the customer's always right. I did a video on why that's not true. But now's your time to fix all that shit. Audit everything. I mean everything, right? What products actually make you money? Which employees produce sales, not just vibe, and they're cool? What's your rent ratio to monthly revenue? I mean, honestly, cut the fucking dead weight right now, If they ain't sellers and they ain't turners, if they're a weak fucking vendor that can't make you money, if you've also got to cut these lazy ass habits of your own. You got to stop. Move forward. I mean, you're not running a fucking hangout, y'all. You're running a business, a retail one at that has to adopt very fast now. You're going to have to get in there, retrain your staff. You're going to have to teach these guys and girls to upsell. If a customer comes in asking for THCA, train them to pivot. Well, here's what they should say. Well, that's restricted now. Don't say illegal, but say that's restricted now. But hey, check out this new Blue Lotus blend. Totally legal, same relaxed vibe. I mean, will they buy it or not? I don't know. But usually when the salesperson believes it, the customer, if they believe in them, they'll give it a try. Now, if you got crap product, who knows? I mean, you're not losing customers. You're just redirecting them to the proper spot. All right, y'all. So this is where 90% of shop owners fail miserably. They think their inventory is their business. Your brand is. Here's what to start doing. Maybe you refresh your store visuals. Take down all that hemp heavy. It's just going to attract the wrong attention, y'all. And replace it with bold, clean branding that emphasizes your store's identity, not the gone banned products. And hey, reintroduce your store online, whether it's Facebook, TikTok, which you know how I feel about TikTok, but it is what it is. Reintroduce it. Post a short reel. Tell them how you've adapted, how you're still there, how it's the same culture, the same energy, just a new era and new way of doing things. Pin it right to the top. Run it as an ad for $10 a day. I mean, don't try to sell, just let them know you're fucking there. Build community content. Number 3, interview some local glass blower. filming unboxing of your new Blue Lotus product from UNS Wholesale. Show your team's energy. Authenticity wins online, y'all. People only buy from people they like. That's just a fact, especially when this damn industry's in chaos. Number 4, partner with your vendors. Ask your suppliers for display support, co-marketing, free swag that you can give away to the customers. And if you help them move this new legal product, they'll probably help promote you on their website as to where to pick it up at. Now, step 6, y'all. Let's get real about the law side. Don't play around, because they're definitely not. If the ban is signed, if the definition of hemp has changed, it's now total THC, not just the Delta 9. I mean, that effectively means that THCA is no longer hemp. And you can't be claiming flower anymore if it converts when burned. And that's the only way they can test it, y'all. Don't kid your fucking self. Your move is to stay compliant and over-document everything, y'all. Everything. If you carry a product, you have to keep every COA on file. Any botanical must have a COA. And if it don't carry it. Post clear signage about age limits and legal products. Stop using the words immediately THC or high, HIGH, in marketing unless it's a CBD related and verified compliant. If it's not, you can't say anything about no THC. You can't say anything about getting high. And I mean this sincerely. Get legal advice if you're unsure. One consultation will cost you a hell of a lot less than a bail bondsman. Okay? If you have bail bonds, we don't have that in Kentucky. You'll have to pay 10% or better at the courthouse. Maybe full bond. I don't know. I've never got no 10%, and mine's always been full, but I've never been playing around. When I'm doing something, I was doing it big. If you want to read about that, don't forget, I could tell you all about it right here. It'll be in the link down below. Future proofing. Get ready for what's next. The 2026 Farm Bill, it's going to rewrite the playbook again. Start thinking about new legal verticals, functional beverages, herbal infusions, alternative botanicals. You'll want to be ahead of the next wave, definitely not reacting to it. But don't kid yourself. Once they get rid of intoxicating hemp, that fucker's gone. Don't be waiting for that farm bill to save you. Do not kid yourself, okay? Now get your mindset. Get your head on straight, all right? Let me tell you something. Let me tell it to you straight. This industry never been easy. Never. If you thought this was going to be stable forever, you were just kidding around. You didn't know what the fuck you was doing in the first place, okay? When they banned any product in the past, we adapted. When they cracked down, I remember when they cracked down on glass and how you could speak about it here in Kentucky, we adapted. And now that they're going to try to or will ultimately ban hemp, intoxicating hemp anyway, I'm prepared to adapt again in my stores. And that's going to be the real difference between the real business owners and these trend chasers. I mean, the trend chasers will die when their product dies. Business owners survive because they understand the game, margins, customers, adaptability, if that makes sense. Now look, you got the blueprint now. Follow it, and you'll come out stronger than ever. You'll come out leaner. You'll come out more respected. Let me give you some final words. This isn't the end. It's just a turning point. If you're smart, if this ban happens, this will make your business more legitimate, more professional, a hell of a lot more profitable than it ever was under this hemp craze. When the dust settles, the real entrepreneurs, the ones who adapted very fast, they will build strong brands and they will serve their customers and community correctly. And they're going to be the only ones left standing. So stay alert, stay legal, be profitable, and never, ever stop building. Look, y'all, I'm Chad Wade. This Chad Wade TV. This helped you in any way. Share it with another shop owner. Share it with your friends. Share it with your coworkers, right? Anyone who needs that wake up call. I'm not going down. We're not going down. We're just getting started.